Even like movie like Count of Monte Cristo, the score, the movie score is just amazing. I listened to the music
man.
during
like the Last of the Mohicans, like is a dope soundtrack,
dude,
man.
that
Like
soundtrack
I
is
love that
fucking
movie, and the
dope.
soundtrack is just like
I like
man,
that, bro.
like fucking go outside and cut the yard. Throw some dirt on my face. Like, yes.
and then you taking Delta 9 right now. I'll do it tomorrow.
This goodie bag's like coming in handy for sure. I'll tell you
dude.
that.
You're gonna be running in the monte thinking you're freaking out there.
I don't even need to go to the monte. I haven't cut my yard, bro. Fucking grass is like 4 feet tall. Just go outside, man. Like, shit.
Get lost, shit.
Where am I?
So growing up, you guys are about the same age, 34,
Yeah.
right? 35.
Yeah.
I'm 35. I'm 36 this September.
Oh,
so I'm like I'm almost
So
like
you
a year
guys
older than
pretty
him.
much grew up in the same era and everything.
Yeah,
Sorry.
man.
So growing up in middle school, what music were you listening to, man?
I was
listening
doing a lot of punk rock, a lot of Metallica.
What punk bands were you listening?
I was listening to like the Offspring.
Okay.
That was a big one for me. That's one that got me into like the early Green Day. That was like my first cassette that I bought was like Nimrod, Green Day Nimrod, and my first CD was Americana by the Offspring.
Okay.
And my shit was more like classic punk, Misfits, especially the Misfits, because you can't be a Metallica fan, especially Cliff Burton. You know Cliff Burton?
Yeah.
So he died on my birthday.
Holy moly.
September 27, 86. And to the time, too, I had to ask my mom, what time was that burn? Up was in the morning, like at around 7. I'm like, he left the world to bring me in. It's like a stupid. It's a cheesy theory. It really is.
crazy.
But I mean, what are the chances?
It's
you know?
it's very weird. I remember I was watching it behind the music. They're talking to James, and they're going to that night where Cliff died. And he's like, on the night of, and he said my birthday. I was like, what the fuck? What? And well, now with the internet, I mean, you can just Google it and confirm real quick, right? But definitely Metallica was a big influence for me, and the Misfits for sure, because Cliff Burton always had a Misfits shirt.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who are these guys? I listen to the Misfits. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of punk rock for sure. Sex Pistols, the Ramones, you know.
Have you ever seen the movie Sid and Nancy?
Hell yeah.
Dude.
It's a dope
I've never
movie.
seen that.
Man, Gary Oldman, dude. He was
have
good
never
on
seen
that
that.
movie, dude.
I didn't even recognize him.
I didn't.
Like,
He was so young.
yeah.
And he played Sid Vicious to the fucking T,
Hell
bro.
yeah. I love that movie.
The heroin, it's so fucking sad, bro.
I gotta watch that. I've
It's
never
dope.
seen that.
It's sad. It's gritty. I love gritty
Did you
movies,
see
dude.
I do like to
SLC
cry.
Punk?
So, yeah.
Huh?
Have you ever seen SLC Punk?
Nah.
I've seen that one.
That one, it's got Matthew Lillard, I think
Yeah,
that's his
Matthew.
name.
Yeah, for sure.
Shaggy, in other words, from Scooby-Doo. But it's based in Utah, and it's like, you know, they show you, it's not really like a documentary, but it does give you an idea of what the punk scene was like in that area. And I think they were in Salt Lake City, Utah, right? So it's like Dry County there. So they got to be like it's a cool movie, but
Yeah.
definitely like
I'll look it up.
I can't say I'm not punk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely punk for life for sure.
Yeah, man. I get into all kinds of music.
Yeah, for sure.
Growing up in my middle school years, it was all new wave of British heavy metal. You know, the Iron Maiden, Saxon, Judas Priest.
Dire Straits, you mentioned them earlier.
Dire Straits, man. Let me tell you, the first album they released in '78, that's fucking one of my favorites. And it's not even heavy. It's like,
But it's just
Americana music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just always found it so crazy how like bands from those days, like you hear musicians now like, oh, well, they listen to these bands, but who the fuck did these guys listen to? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it gets
The
crazy
Beatles.
once you start going
It's
down.
the Beatles, dude.
but they're so
Right?
complex.
That's like
Their
all those
shit is-
70s bands, you hear Beatles all over them. You know, Yellow, Electric Light Orchestra. Dude.
Pink Floyd though.
Pink
man,
Floyd is another one.
I
yeah.
love me some Pink
Like,
Floyd.
Pink Floyd's like, to me, that's like a whole other
70s music had so much substance.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know,
And drugs.
I interviewed the singer from America, Dewey Bunnell, and I asked him, because he was touring with the Eagles, he was touring with Grand Funk Railroad, he was touring with the Allman Brothers, and I was like, dude, is there ever going to be an era like that again? He goes, no, dude, no. It's like,
Yeah, man.
the
There's eras,
song lyrics, the substance of the songs, and then they didn't have none of these machines that put you in tune, dude.
Tune, yeah.
I mean, they go into a freaking studio and it's
Dude,
all them.
Now, give me a phone and give me like an hour. I'll have a whole fucking song for you, for like drums, everything, bro.
And you can record a singer that can't carry a tune in a bucket and make him sound good. You know, it's crazy now. You know, and then they go on stage and they're playback. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I hate going to concerts that I know that they're playback. I want to see live shit.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
a Pantera guy. You know,
I got to see Pantera at the Nipple Dome.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this hashtag PVT clip. If you want to see the whole interview, the whole program, just click the link in the description. And in the description, you'll find ways to order t-shirts and do all kinds of other cool stuff with hashtag PVT. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And when you do subscribe, make sure you click the bell, because every time we go on live or we upload a clip, you will be notified immediately. You'll be the first one to see it, all right? Thank you so much for supporting hashtag PVT. Don't forget, subscribe.